I'm Dr. Jaime Romo. I'm an expert in clergy abuse and safe church, a consultant with the Faith Trust Institute, and a recently commissioned minister of healing and healthy environments in the United Church of Christ. We're experiencing a silent epidemic, and that is that children and vulnerable adults are being or have been sexually abused by trusted authorities, whether they be coaches or teachers or clergy members. Now, most people think that the stranger is the dangerous person, stranger danger. The reality is that 90% of abuse happens by people who are known to the victim. What I'd like to share with you are 4 things that you can look for in your own organization where you have trusted authority members, so to make sure that your children and your loved ones are protected. First of all, do you know that you have a safe church or temple or mosque policy and what those practices are? When was that implemented? How was that implemented? And how is that information made public and useful? 2, do you know what the screening process is for volunteers and employees? Some people rely on traditional methods of registries, but there are other things that really need to be in place as well, and that should be made available to anyone who's a member of that community. 3, does your organization have a response team in place? A response team is a team of people who work on your behalf to receive a complaint or a concern that someone may be abused in this organization. Their job is to find out what's really going on, make good decisions about how to help the person making the complaint as well as the person being accused of some kind of behavior issues. And finally, what is acceptable behavior in our gatherings? There's so many things that we're exposed to and that kids are really not sure as much as in the past. What is acceptable? What do we do when we're kind of uncomfortable? So this is also complex because there are cultural and there are specific experiences that happen in different places that those groups should be clear about and should define. So we don't take things for granted. So it's really important that we do have some expectations and some clarity about how ministers and children, how adults and children, how children and children work together, so that when people aren't a bit clear, they can bring that forward in a safe way.